Well, let's have a look.
It starts to make it really difficult to play football, Floyd. You line up more guys on that side. They're running down. Their job is to attempt harm on you. Your job is to not allow them to harm your guy who's catching the football.
Previous play was reviewed. Personal foul, targeting number 10 of the receiving team. That 15-yard penalty will be banked and enforced after the kickoff.
Hey, by the way, that's the second personal foul on Connor Taylor now.
Again, from that vantage point, his helmet looks like it hits him in the chest. That's not a helmet-to-helmet contact. Hey.
So there is a Massachusetts player that's gone into the stands.
Yeah.
And now more Massachusetts players are going into the stands.
That's again, you can kind of tell the discipline of your football team by this. There's absolutely no reason for a football player to be in the stands. Absolutely no reason. I don't care what somebody said. I don't care if somebody said something about your mom. What are you doing? I mean, I see number 5 there, Chris Ingram. What are you doing? Makes absolutely no sense. Floyd, and there's some things I'm passionate about. One of them is, and I've never, ever, ever understood this. You've never proven your toughness to me as a football player after the whistle.
Let's check in with Sandy. Sandy, did you see, or what did you see down on that end of the field?
I heard the Rattlers start saying, "Oh, he's hot, he's hot." So I looked over and I saw him jump over.
Massachusetts.
Hold on.
Number 7, 77, 5, 8, and 22. Those players are ejected.
Pretty much.
The 15-yard penalty enforced after the targeting foul by Arizona. There'll be a free kick.
Pretty much everybody that crossed the wall was ejected, even if they were going out there, I think, to just separate people. They were ejected. I'm sorry, Sandy. Pick that up one more time.
The Rattlers sideline is what warned me first, and they were saying, "Oh, he's hot, and we didn't know. Then we looked over to our left. He was on our left. He jumped over and went. There's a fan over there. He was in the fan's face. I don't know what he said. I don't know what was said, but yeah, he hopped over there. Didn't even touch the wall.
Yeah. Again, what that is right there, that's number 8. Obviously, he jumped. That's O'Neal. It's the discipline of a football team. And this coaching staff, you got to stand up and you got to point the finger towards you. Absolutely no reason for that. Whatever a fan says from 10 rows up, you're going to jump the fence. And again, to reiterate once more, Floyd, for a guy who played the game for a lot of years, you never intimidated me by anything you did after the whistle. Take a swing at me, you curse at me, you call my mom names, none of that, man. What do you do between the snap and the whistle? And if your team does not have discipline, which obviously this Massachusetts team has kind of been thrown together, they keep signing guys and spending a lot of money on people, sometimes this is what you get. I don't know why you're talking to the fans. We got people over there talking to the fans. Unless somebody's hurt, you can boo, you can cheer, you can do whatever you want to do.
Well, I think they've cleared it all up as far as taking care of any the players that are disqualified. There was some discussion with maybe some security personnel in the fans area, but let's get back to the matter at hand, which is that there's 32.7 seconds remaining in this one. Arizona's got just a 9-point lead right now, and Massachusetts will be kicking the ball again here in a moment. And you would assume it's an onside kick. Massachusetts has 2 timeouts left. Arizona with 2 timeouts remaining. If the Rattlers can make the recovery and take care of the football, they are, Dale, if they can run a little time off the clock, they can run the clock out without scoring. But they're going to have to get the 2 timeouts burnt from Massachusetts.
Boy, they can take a knee and run this clock out if they recover this onside kick.
They've got to do that first. Here's the high kick. And that's brought down by Arizona. And high pointing it, well, he went vertical, maybe didn't high point it, but Jazera Peterson is the guy with the good hands.
Awesome catch. And the first rule, as I told you the other week, of an onside kick is you have to be onside. And Massachusetts offside on this onside kick, so it didn't even matter whether they caught it or not. And now Massachusetts still wanting to talk about it after the game.
Offside, kicking team. That penalty enforced in the dead ball spot. Then we're going to enforce the targeting foul on Arizona and the unsportsmanlike fouls on Massachusetts.
So do they get like 6 unsportsmanlike conduct 15-yard penalties?
No, they only assist 1.
Only 1.
You only get the
6 guys get kicked out, but only 1.
You only get the 1, yeah. Yeah, 6 for 15 is the exchange rate on that.
I want my money's worth. No, with 29 seconds left, you just between the next 2 plays, you got to get under 25 seconds with Drew Powell taking a knee. Game's over with. I hope that Massachusetts coaching staff has told their players. I mean, I'm not exactly sure why Lorenzo Hernandez is raising his hand to incite the crowd. You're losing 52-43, and you got, I guess they need one more guy out there now.
29.5 ticks, and Coach Kevin Guy is saying, let's go, make some noise.
A little bit of rivalry brewing here, Floyd, and boy, I tell you what, it'd be fun to see these 2 play in a championship game again. There'll be some fireworks.
And I think that's what I think that's the energy that Coach Guy wants to punctuate this game with is, hey, we're going to see it down the road, we think. Certainly a strong likelihood that these are 2 teams that are there at the end. I know that Frisco has a lot to say about whether Massachusetts gets past the championship round of the playoffs. Both teams would have to win first-round playoff games if Massachusetts can assure themselves of they're going to get a first-round playoff trip. Question is, will they be home or not? Take a knee, and that'll be the end of the game. Final 10 seconds tick off, and Massachusetts will let the clock run down. Well, Coach Kevin Guy right there, and his team have made a statement. They have overcome the most talented other team in the IFL. I hesitate to suggest that Massachusetts is more talented than the Rattlers, but they are extremely talented. And Coach Guy is down on the field saying his final congratulations. And we're going to get a chance to talk to him in just a couple of seconds, everybody. Sandy Charles has him.
Thanks, Floyd. Coach, battle-tested all night long. We saw emotions were high towards the end, but let's focus on the game. Your offensive line had to battle that defense. What did you see from your offensive line tonight?
Well, I thought we were physical. We got after them. I thought our conditioning played a huge part in it, okay?